Hi everyone, my name is Gravelyn. I get the pleasure of being the hostess to welcome you here and just tell you a little bit about how tonight's going to work. We promised you just the facts, and really honestly that is all that is needed for you to decide if this is something you want to pursue, or maybe it will be a total blessing to someone else that you know. But either way, you will understand by the end of this evening why consultants just like me can't shut up about this amazing opportunity. So I'm going to start off tonight by sharing a little bit about me and my journey. Like you, I was a preferred customer. My journey began a little over 2 years ago. I was having dinner with my sweet friend Sarah and came to dinner like distraught, like so sad about my skin. I had been plagued with acne for at least 10 years, over a decade, and I literally, no stone was unturned. I had done everything possible to get rid of my acne, from prescriptions to laser treatments and even 2 rounds of Accutane. So I arrived at dinner. I had just gotten done with my last 6-month round of Accutane, and my face had broken out as soon as I was done, and I was literally so sad inside. But Sarah shared with me that she had the cure. She had just started her new business with Rodan & Fields, and she had Unblemish. At that point, I had not heard of Rodan & Fields at all from anybody, but she explained to me they were the makers of Proactive. And honestly, everyone knows, right? The makers of Proactive. And funny story, but not, I had used Proactive in college and it actually didn't work for me. So I knew it was a reputable source and company, but I knew Proactive didn't work for me. So I wasn't really like jumping up at the opportunity to even try it. But then she explained to me there was a 60-day money-back guarantee. So what did I have to lose? Honestly, all the prescriptions that I had tried, they don't have a guarantee. And why not support my sweet friend in her business and really see if it worked, right? But I was so hesitant and thought, yeah, it's not going to work, just like the rest of the things that I've tried. And literally, I had hit the jackpot. 10 days later, my skin looked completely different, to where my husband would be, who notices not much, I love him, but he doesn't, would not notice things and say, babe, your skin, it looks amazing. And I started getting compliments from my friends, and even my dermatologist could tell a huge difference and was asking what was I doing. What Sarah didn't know, is that I was looking for a small opportunity, a part-time opportunity. You see, 6 months before that, I had made a really hard decision with a lot of tears to leave my teaching career. And what had happened was I loved, and still to this day, I do miss my students, but my own kids, my own family was suffering big time. I really felt like I was being a half-ass mom, a half-ass wife, and really, I felt like I was being a half-ass teacher too. So it was all too much, and I made the really hard decision to leave my teaching career and put my family first. And here I was one day, I looked into some other part-time opportunities because I wanted something little for me still, which always makes me feel a little guilty as a mom, but it's true. I just felt like I had so much more to give yet, and I thought there has to be something out there part-time that I could keep my family first. But I was striking out. Everything required me to get a babysitter or, even other direct sales companies. Honestly, like I know people who've rocked direct sales companies, but it required them to have parties, and parties meant to me being away from my family again, and I just was not okay. So I was looking for a little money for Target shopping, a little more like to put myself into, but totally part-time. And then she posted an opportunity call for teachers on our Facebook feed. Still to this day, I don't know why I watched it. I really was against direct sales because it did mean to me parties and inventory. But as I listened to that call, I listened to this kindergarten teacher rocking her business, still teaching, so I knew she was so busy, plus 2 of her own kids, and rocking a business that Again, no inventory, no parties, no handling money, no schlepping products around. I was like, oh, if she could do it, I really think I could do it. So I went to bed that night, couldn't sleep, went to my husband and said, what do you think? And he said, you're not a salesperson, which he is right. I do not have a poker face, so if I had to suggest something that didn't work for my friends, it would never work. But there was still that nagging, and I just wanted him to look into it. And being the salesperson and business savvy person that he is, he looked into it for me and came back and said, you should go for it. And I really had so much hesitations, but again, this business, you have 60 days to try it risk-free. There's no shame in your game, and that's what he reminded me. If you decide to return your kit, if it's not a good fit for you, or if it, it just doesn't work, you don't love it, return your kit. No shame in your game. So I had no reason not to try it. Right? It seemed like the solution. And boy, am I glad I gave it a go. Because what happened is in 8 months, right? What first was some want of having something little myself and some extra Target shopping money turned into replacing my teaching income and now more. And I am blessed beyond belief. And now I get to have a front seat of watching it bless hundreds, thousands of people on this team, right? It's a blessing to their family and the people they're coming in contact with. So tonight, what I'm asking you to do, which was unlike me about direct sales, is to have an open mind. Because when you have direct sales, right, and then you combined it with a company, with the credentials, and the most famous dermatologists in the world, are our founders, and just all the goodness that is on the horizon. Honestly, it's like getting a seat on a rocket ship. And I don't know about you, but I've never been offered, again, a seat on a rocket ship. So have an open mind. Ask questions. Please comment. We are here to give you just the facts to decide if it is the right decision for you or someone else you might know that it would completely bless their lives. Cheers!